This is the, you're not going without me, are you? Hey? You're not going without me, are you? As if I would, eh? As if I would. Come on then. Right. Just going to see if the tractor will start. Yes, I'm finally going to put that thing on. Dog's ratting. Okay, so we have not been started for weeks and weeks. So we'll just give it a little bit of love and attention, just let it glow plugs, if there is any glow plugs. There was never any doubt that it would start. It was just how keen it'd be. It's never ever not started. Shall we? You had your chance, you could have got in when I was getting in myself. No, you wanted to smell rats. Life choices. Right, so I don't know if I'm going to have to shorten the PTO a bit. I mean, there's plenty on there that I could, but it would be rather nice if I don't have to. That would suit me better. I might have to drop the linkage down a bit. Yeah, well, he is on the highest hole, so you have to drop these down a bit. You won't go low enough to get that in there. I'll do it. Right, I need some balls. There they are. I think we might be all right. top link might be a good idea. And if memory serves, it's in here behind the edge trimmer. There you go. You take it off and leave it there because the hedge trimmer has its own top link. So yeah, leave it where you know you can find it. Oh, he's a heavy bugger. So I think this particular top link is used on tractors that are half as big again as mine, so I'm not likely to break it. He says famous last words. Come on. Need a top ball. I forgot my top ball. That one. You on? I'm not convinced. There you go. Right, I need the engine off. Okay, well, I wouldn't want it any longer, but I think we're all right on our PTO shaft length. Let's put it on and see what happens. Oh, that was handy. Straight on there. Oh, he says famous last words. So we've got about 6 inches of travel, so we'll keep an eye on it, but I think that's okay. Where's the safety chain? There he is. Okay, that's that bit. I've only just noticed that. It's a nutty little. I suppose it won't rattle out of there, will it? He says. Yeah. Okay. Hydraulics. So we're gonna have to unplug those two, because I've got 4. Long time since I've had those unplugged. Very long time. Right, so, oh. This is the newness of the job, this is. One, two. Let's put you. Oh, it's easy to put you on the bottom one, so we'll put you on the bottom ones. Now, do you want to stay up there or do you want to go underneath? Which do you want to do? I think underneath. 1, 2. And then these 2 can also go underneath. 1, 2. Right, okay, so I think we are connected. We are on. That's locked on. That's locked on. That's locked on. All I'm worrying about now is I'm going to pick this up and the tractor's going to do a Clarkson. A bit light on the front end. Oh, it's not terrible. Yeah, but I haven't swung him out yet, have I? So, what does that one do? That one does that. Let's lift you up a bit higher, shall we? So this is going to make maintenance much easier. So you can be able to do that. I'm just watching the PTO shaft a minute. So if that one does that, then that one must do that. I'm just wondering whether or not I'd be better off actually locking that arm that side and have it only float on one. Yeah, I definitely got things I can do with this that I could not do with the other one, so. Let's just sit you quietly on the floor, shall we, a second? And have a look at you. Okay, so that fella there, I'm trying to work out what you do. Oh, I think I sussed it. I reckon if I take that out of there and put it in there, it's transport, isn't it? It's so you can't open out on the road. That's what that's for. So it had to have a reason, and there's another one there. So I'm assuming there's another transport on this somewhere, and it'll be something to do with you, perhaps. So that one there, I reckon, goes in there. Strictly speaking, I should read the instruction manual. That goes in there. And that can't drop down. That makes sense. So the worst thing that can happen if hydraulics fail is this thing could drop and drag on the floor, but there is a pretty meaty shield under there to stop that. Right, okay, so there is the business end. So 6 foot of flail. I'm saying 6 foot, maybe 2 meters. But yeah, that's a pretty, so you wouldn't want to get caught up in there, would you? So, and these guys are obviously there to help chop everything up. Okay, so this is built for, I think it's 80 to 120 horsepower tractor. This is a 100 horsepower tractor, so it sits right in the middle. It won't have 100 horsepower at the PTO. So I think we're kind of on his, I wouldn't say on his limits, but I couldn't go with the next machine up. This tractor would not have the power to go the next size up, but yeah, I reckon we can do a few hours work with that. So there you go. And the good news is I don't have to shorten the PTO. I don't like shortening PTO because they come covered in grease, and then you cut them off, and it means there's little bits of metal filings where you've cut them off, and there's little bit of metal filings get in there, they grind up, and they make a mess, and they just become like a grinding paste. So okay, right, another one there. What are you for? There seems to be spare pins everywhere. Spare pin there, spare pin over there. Okay, right. Take that back out of there because we don't actually need that today. Because he's going to be sat flat on the floor. I knew you were going to do that. Do you know when you get a lynch pin and you know it's going to be a finger trapper? I knew it. Get in there. Pretty substantial bit of kit. And right now I still think it's the right one for what I want to do. I really hope it is. You can go in there. In there. So right. Well, he was all greased up before he came to me, but I'll probably give him another couple of pumps before we use it. So, right. I'm intrigued to know what the tractor is going to travel like with that on the back of there. So, let's go and do a mile. Actually, if we're doing that, really and truly, I could put that back. I wonder if that's supposed to go the way around. That way. I reckon it goes that way. Right, that's the machine locked up in the air. Now I'm pretty sure that if I'm tanking on the road, that is going to be bouncy. That's a lot of weight out the arse end. So yeah, for travelling on the road, I'm going to need a weight. Right, I want a 750 kilo front weight to go on the tractor. Who's got one? And how much is it? And can you deliver it? Come on, you. I'm not leaving you by yourself because you'll go out bunnying, won't you, out on the road? Hey, won't you? Yeah. Right, so machine's locked in transport mode. Yeah, there's something I haven't done yet. Bear with, there's something I haven't done yet. Okay, all I've done is lock that arm. I might do the other one as well, actually. I might put them both on a lock because I can set the linkage to float. So I think that's... I'm going to do that. Has that relaxed it enough? Yes. Okay, so we've basically locked the swinging arms there. We've taken the float out of the swinging arms. We'll just use the float on the hydraulics. Right, let's see what she travels like. So I've got any steering. That's about as high as I can set him. So yeah, I'm gonna have to watch out for potholes or shorten top link. Actually, it don't feel too bad. It is definitely made the front a bit light, but nowhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. And I know I got the front linkage on the tractor anyway, so the front linkage probably adds probably 200 kilos at least to the front of the tractor over a standard. But yeah, actually I might nip out in the paddock and just I could do that.
Honestly, I'm just sick of them not taking me serious.